dear Sasenka.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Oh, thank you. We are fine, and we are waiting for this event today.
Yeah. Dear Sasenka, long time no see.
Yes, I'm happy and very honored to be in your company again. Thank you for the invitation.
The honor is to us, really. For us.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
How was your holiday?
Well, I am now at holidays, you know.
Now on holiday, late holiday.
I'm on the holidays. You see that I'm fresh.
Yes.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Yes, it's good. You know, I live in paradise. So for me, every day is a holiday. Enjoying here.
Master Ella?
With very good company and good harmony.
Yeah.
Super. So, Master Sasenka, we are waiting for you to tell us more about the Congress. What are you preparing for us tonight? We are waiting for some news from you.
Yeah, sure.
Any
First of
idea?
all, yes.
Yeah, about students,
First of
about
all, sorry. Tell
yeah. Go ahead.
me. Okay, thank you. So first of all, is say that last time when we been in live, I'm so anxious, you know, to come to this event that I cannot tell you. This is something so important for everyone, in the sense that, uh, well, I don't want to sound, you know, like I'm bargaining, you know, but that is the fact that we are becoming very, very important on the market of permanent makeup as a non-laser removal with all our technique that we are teaching. And I'm very, very happy to tell you that I hear every day, because I'm also working with the clients, you know, not only teaching. They they are more conscious. They need to do it. Before, you know, 1 year ago or something, you always face, I'm telling you this because this is copy paste for our students and artists, because they are facing the same thing in their studios, you know, that your client entered and said, no, I don't want to pass that, just do me correction. So you try to explain, you know, this is not a good solution, you will come back again in 3 months, you know, you have to do, no, they didn't know really the importance of removal. Now the situation is totally different. They educate themselves, they've been hearing us, you know, all this effort that we are doing on a daily basis. Finally, we can see the result. But also, on the other side, not only because of that, I'm also, and I'm sure that as everyone else, I'm anxious to hear Ella with her new products. So I cannot wait to, you know, she's keeping us like, you know, I feel it is going to be an atomic bomb over there. So I cannot wait for that.
So you start from your country, you know,
Yes.
also to educate all this culture, to know and to recognize Phiremoval as the one solution, the best solution to remove unwanted pigment. And actually,
Exactly.
as I know, you prepared beautiful topic, you know, for everyone who likes to learn the removal, and little bit maybe scared, a little bit afraid, maybe because you know this field is very special, but you want to educate with beginners, and you will continue now, okay?
Yes, exactly. Because, you know, when someone is starting, let's be honest, I start 25 years ago. So you have one education and that's it. You there is not much choice, you know. So if you want to do it, you take it and go on by yourself. Now is harder for the beginner, sense. You would assume it is easier because they have all the help in this world, they have support, but then put yourself in their shoes. So they sit in front of their computer and there is like a zillion offers, zillion this, zillion that. It's very hard to understand. And all of us, as the human beings, we have the same fear, as we can say, fear, or we are anxious about something. What do you think? Is this good for me? Is this for me? How much money I have to pay? When I'm going to have it back? Because our students are coming from totally different situation, social status, and we all have a fear. Can I do it? Or if I enter this adventure, is this good for me or not? So I had so many education experience with the students who take other classes. In one moment, all of them have this frustration. This is not for me. I cannot do it, including myself, because after so many years with the machine, I took the class of microblading. My latex finish on the wall, on the floor. I cannot do it. This is not for me. Then sleepless night to go back. So in that sense, you want to be sure that this is something that you can sell also. So now when you think, well, nobody knows me. Who am I in this with micropigmentation, So how I'm going to advertise? It is not only the course, it is also what comes in the kit. Then when you finish, okay, you are covering that part, but you have to invest in your advertise because nobody knows you. Comparing the prices, etc., etc. So this is what I'm. When we summarize all these points of fear, the greatest fear, I think that fear removal is one of the courses which are perfect. Why? Because fear removal is education who already work in the field. So you already have a client. There is nothing for you. It is now we are in the situation.
I will interrupt a little bit,
Yeah.
So we created everything already. We have social media full of beautiful works, so we can see them, and we can discuss, we can discover their masters in the future. We can discover also and to ask our colleagues, how it works, how successful it works. So actually, we have fundament already and the very feats, and they
Exactly.
already a little bit more, with good feeling that here is something very good. Yes.
Yes, because when it is like someone else prepare a market for you, you already, because that is also several times students asking me, well, I need to find the models. I said, enter any page of any of our masters or artists, because we have wonderful artists who has wonderful job done. If you enter my page, I like to, I'm very proud of my students and I like to show their work because I'm surprised that how dedicated they are to their work. And also I want to show other students that how good results someone can have and even don't have a logo. They even didn't finish the course and they have a perfect result. So I'm always telling my students, take any, just you cannot remove logo and name of the artist. That's for sure. You cannot steal someone else's work, but you can use it for advertise. What I'm trying to tell is that in that sense, our students are totally, if I can say and use that word, relaxed. Market is already prepared. They already have their clients because today, like 85 clients, percent of clients that appear on your doorstep, they already have something done. It's so they don't need to do that additional effort in the sense they are totally new because that's not true. They are not new. And it is totally correlated. It is impossible, absolutely impossible these days to do a good job of micropigmentation without any knowledge in removal. What makes us different of others because we have this more creative way to do it because we have this for the moment 5 techniques, 2 products. So during the time it's not boring, if I may use that word. When I'm doing the same thing, okay, let me do. No, it is like every person is different. It is like the same when people fall in love with microblading and micropigmentation in general, especially microblading. You have so many combinations. Every face is totally different, formology. So it's the same with fear removal. You have every person that enter for you is totally new. So you are like a kid. Let's be honest. Our job is we are playing every day. So we are playing with this person with our job because you can mix and match. It's not like you have one product, one way to do it, and that's it. After a while, yes, you have results, but you as a person is kind of, boring. And that is totally impossible with fear removal. And what is also, I would say, most important of all, from my point of view, is that all these students, when they start to work, they have results. It is very rare that could happen like with other techniques that you are frustrated, this does not go. Yes, of course, in the first month, you are aware that, with 20 more models of clients, you're going to be much better. But you cannot be without results. And that is the beginner boost that you start to believe in yourself. That is
You know,
very important.
so say I have experience, with some persons, sometimes send me questions. We are, of course, beginners, Mamma mia, they get results. I don't, So what I'm doing wrong? And after that, we analyze. We are looking for your technique. They send short videos. They also say what needles they choose, which technique. So actually, we found, all these reasons and suddenly, like explosions. And I see good work coming each by ever, and so yeah, it's like beginner. What you can do if you don't know this technique, you don't know products, you just see video, you just copy. But anyway, you need to start to think one nice day. That's why our students, they always are prepared for that. They need to think at first and later to work very creative. As you said, yes, we have huge amount of needles. We have also manual and machine technique. We have micro brush. We have soft polish technique. So we have so many things which we can use in different cases. And that's why, I tell you now for everyone who listen us, don't be afraid to start, because we are here. We will help you to go forward, and always we will find a reason why sometimes maybe in the beginning you don't find, you cannot get, good results. That's why we are here for you.
But let me interrupt you. The
Yes.
first, the first thing that I'm telling my students in the education, I don't want you to compare yourself with anyone else. Full stop. When you personally have 3 clients and you don't see any changes, then it's the moment, to think about it, because you don't know the history of the work. Full stop. And as you said, now we live in totally different time comparing like last year, yes? So we have to give maximum support to the students. What I'm doing, I'm giving them video calls. I want to, see them. If I can help something additional, you are giving that mile more, because I prefer to spend several phone calls with the students than for them to enter and don't understand nothing. What is it about there? So it's so easy to explain some point when you know the root of the idea, and then you just upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. But if you enter and have no slight idea, because let me tell you that 90% of the persons who are potential students, I cannot say for which reason, but they think it's only eyebrows and removal, which is not the truth. Because with the fear removal, you can remove, we are working with the pigment. We don't care which color, where in the body it is, what you're gonna do with it. You can remove it partially. You can make it more clear color to be able to do something. Exactly. You can remove tattoos, big tattoos, small tattoos. So it's not just we are talking of removing eyebrows. That's not the case. I well, on one side, I can understand that other products, other techniques, they are more focused on that because they have one product, or I don't know, it is most interesting or that. But with us, that's not the case. We can work on many fields. We can connect. Our student can connect with the laser studios, because laser cannot remove some colors, so you can finish that work. You can remove eyeliner migrations, guys, migrations. We can also remove that. So we are really changing lives, because all those people that are coming, and this is also a message for everyone who is thinking to take a fear removal class. Guys, it is totally different kind of work. 90% of the person who are coming to visit you has a serious problem of self-esteem,
This,
including you as a
yeah.
beginner. Including you as a beginner. So you can imagine, if you are a beginner and this is your first client entering, and you are afraid, of course, we are all of us afraid of our first work in some field. So what reward is that you help a person, you have results, she's happy, she's entering your studio happy, exiting happy. So for you is the same. It is incredible feeling. So it is similar to microblading when someone is happy, but then they come back and say, give me this, you put me here, you put me there. No, with fear removal, you are not in that position. You are really changing lives. You are helping people.
Also need to see, and just make attention to everyone that now again tattooing is coming permanent field, and it's coming very big problems. I tell you, because a lot of people are working with for PMU. They use tattoo inks, and this ink is really very special, and laser cannot remove, So I have so many cases in my country that is it turns, after laser to gray color, and you can do what you want. Just only the removal can remove these colors. And actually, everyone has in their hands, this gun, and they can fight, against very bad oxidation pigments that
Yes.
can be
Well,
removed.
here, I think we've been talking about that. I had a kind of specific situation. First of all, I have to tell you, which is also one of very frequent question of the potential students. Fitzpatrick scale. Guys, I live in Caribbean. There is not 50, there is 5,055 shades of black, and white. And I'm working on every skin color, and I have never ever had any issue. And I have a great results. So you can be safe. This is very, very safe technique. And besides that, I know other technique. We cannot say we are the only technique who has a result. That's not the truth. Also, others also have a result. But the difference is the way of work, protocol that we are using, how skin looks like, because the main aim to preserve the skin. And besides that, because of our very, very special movement that we are using, we have a secondary effect. If you enter my page, you will see several cases that people and clients have much, much more hair on their eyebrows.
Yeah.
We are not talking about that because that's not our job. But besides that, that a person came to you happy that she started to resolve her problems and, oh my goodness, I have more hair. I'm happy. So it is also, and you can imagine if someone is a beginner and have this feedback, there is nothing, when you start to work and you don't have even one negative commentary or suggestion related to your work, it's amazing. And besides that, we have repetitive clients. So we all know that it's very, let's say, easy in the technical sense. It's easy to to put the pigment in the skin, but what is hard is to take it out. So
Yeah.
only thing that we can remove immediately is something which is recently, freshly done, like several days, all the rest need to come several times. So for one beginner with several clients, they can take back the investment very, very fast in that sense, if we are counting only clients. But for me, yes, we all work for the money, but that reward that we have with the fear removal for me is wonderful. It's really wonderful.
Okay, next thing is that you already did a great job in your country, and you already educated your clients. They already know very well fear removal. Because as you told in the beginning of our talk, that someone just wanted to correct the eyebrows, the lips, or something else because they didn't knew any opportunity.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm working the same, way in my country. And of course, it's not easy because people don't want to spend money sometimes, for such feedback. Yeah, just thinking everything is possible. But I always post in my social medias in my country works how it's possible to do that in fresh skin, everything is clear and skin is empty without any pigment. And when you try to remove and everything is going very well. But if you work on this old case, all bad permanent makeup and skin is full of very poor quality of pigment, of course, it's impossible to do a great job, even you are very talented and very creative. And actually, never you know which evolution will be in the skin after some years. So that's why I explain and explain. I work hard also, like and finally, I get really a lot of clients. And during this situation, pandemic situation, people they stay at home. They have time to look to the mirror more often time. So actually, we have more now removals as permanent makeup works, and I also prepare now in my country new generation for me, help. I had students, very talented students. I'm so happy because they came already with experience, but some of them, they are just beginners. And what is interesting, these beginners, they show so great results. They came so motivated, They just looking something to bring to the markets, like as in innovation, That's why we look to this little bit from different angle. Well,
Mhm.
that we are bringing really something new, and they will be the winners because who brings innovation? Of course, we are the winners in the market, and we are from different cities in my country. And I started to look now also to social medias. What I found, that they get a lot of clients already now. I started from zero in my country, and it was really hard job, I tell you, because nobody trusted. Everyone just trusted laser, and to explain how you extract from the skin, it was something like miracle for people, and they thought, oh, maybe she's making experiments, and let's it, so one day started already to come real clients because they saw results and we decided already to be a little bit more intelligent in this way and to remove all this rubbish from the skin. So that's our job is at first to educate culture, beauty culture in our country, and later we are very, very succeed. And we did this way already for our followers, our students.
Yes, but also, Ella, we as an artist, masters, and you've been doing education in many countries. So, and in our community, we can see what I also think that this gives us more power, because we are all working in different skins. So in our community, because we are exchanging ideas, cases, what's happening, how this gives us more insight in the cases, so we know, to orientate the students, because we know every area of this planet almost. So it's not like, yes, some technique is created in Europe and it is for European skin and that's it. We have a problem with Latin skin or whatsoever. No, we have adjusted in every type of skin because we have students and masters everywhere. So there is no fear. This is not, well, it's good because it's easy for them because European skin is perfect, and this is, which is, well, by the way, not the truth. It's easier for sure than Latin skin or some other skin, but it's not perfect. Each skin has some particularities.
But there is some cases where go even on European skin, pale skin, yes, and they are coming. Oh my gosh,
Exactly.
what to start? And Hajar Bukra has her experience how to work on other kind of skin. You can tell me us a little bit, please.
Yeah, but before I speak about the technique, I want to say something that it was really amazing, amazing listening to you both talking about fear removal and Master Sasenka, the way she speaks is and the whole love she has for fear removal is sparkling in her eyes, and the way she's talking, taking time, it is like giving a narrating story about ancient history and the love she gives in explaining about her students' work, about fear removal work, about the treatment. It's really, really an enjoyment for me. I was sitting and listening. Beautiful, both of you, how you are talking about fear removal. Really, really
Thank
beautiful,
you.
very beautiful. Yeah, I would like to speak about my experience. You know that not only Tunisia, but all Arabian countries, women had the block tattoo for so many years, and some of the products the person who did the tattoo to them, maybe there is some of them very cheap quality, and some of the treatment many years passed by, and as you may know, some colors they go away, and the rest, what is left in the eyebrows or body tattoo looks horrible. So in my opinion, Arabian countries needs very specific treatment, manual techniques, because of the skin. Some maybe 30 or 40% of clients need can do machine work, but the best is the manual technique. We have the skin layer is very thin, and when we do the manual, the staccato, for example, we have the pigment goes out very quickly out of the skin. And some of my clients, I do only two sessions. We don't need more. And Arabian skin is very good for fur removal. We have no side effects. We have no scars whatsoever. We had never had any scars ever. Because of the good skin, the quality of the skin. Mediterranean, for example, Mediterranean Arabian skin is very good. Even to do for retention is very good. And fur removal on Arabian skin, I have tried in other countries. Client in Morocco, I have Libyan client that from Libya, Algerian, I have even from Middle East, and the result is the same. The quality of the skin, it's like magnets. It is helping, the fur removal to pull away the pigment out of the skin. I have tried even on paramedical tattoo that has been done with very horrible pigments, and I needed only one session in order to have that blurry effect, so I can do a new treatment afterwards. I didn't have to do many sessions, even though some of these clients I thought that I'm going to do 2 to 3 sessions, but with fur removal, I had only one session. It's really good. As you said earlier, Master Sasenka, that now people are aware. Eyes are more open now, wide.
Mhm.
Doing removal on for unwanted pigment. But what I want to add more, I agree what you said, but what I want to add more, it is not only clients who are now aware and has open eyes. Even artists or technician all around the world, they need to have on their shelf a fur removal bottle. Why? We have people who are specialized in paramedic pigmentation. We have some other who are doing only scalp micropigmentation. We have some other who are specialized just for microblading, and some other who does only lips. And all these people who have pigmentation studios around the world, all of them needs this treatment. So everyone now is aware, whether they are doing lips, eyeliner, eyebrows, or hair, paramedic, body tattoo, they all need this treatment. And everybody should now start to learn this technique. It is like drinking water now. In every house, there is a woman who is seeking this treatment. In every place in the world, any countryside, we have like 30-40% of this population who has undesirable tattoo who needs to be removed. So it is time for new students, it is time for these people to add a plus in their studio. This will give them more clients, and this will give a new reputation, because when you are known to do only eyebrows, people, they get fed up. It's like eating all the day cakes, cakes, cakes. You need to change to spaghetti, for example.
Yes.
If you are doing all the time microblading, microblading, or scalp, 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 you need to add something that is going to add a plus and give you a new boost, even for yourself. It gives you more motivation. You are doing something new. Is to give people self-confidence back, especially when they have horrible tattoo, horrible eyebrows, horrible lips contour that makes them look like a clown, you know. This is, but what I've been listening for you to do is very inspiring. You are giving not only a boost, you are giving a cheering, you know, big emotion for people to go and study this wonderful technique.
Well, I agree with you, but the point is we are educators. We are focused on our students.
Yeah.
You know, Ella is two things. She is educator, but she is the one who is constantly working, you know, finding new things. But all the most of us, what is my job? My job is focused. This is my job. Students. That is only that I have to take care about. Only. This is why it's so important. Besides that human part, that we have been students once, all of us. You
Yes.
remember yourself, you know, because I have been already moved here and I was waiting Branko to reply to me, so I'm calculating hours, you know, what hour is in Serbia when he's going to reply to me. You know, we all have been in their shoes, so for us it's easier to understand their expectation. And when you see someone that is struggling and you can help, at the end that's your job. And we all of us want to have successful students.
Yes, and all of us, we have been struggling. We had very and as much how to take out these barriers that you had while you were a student, and you are facilitating, making things easy for new students, and not letting them pass through what you have been passing through.
Exactly.
Even when you are seeking an advice from your master, sometimes master, they have many students, and they cannot, you know, cope with all of them at all the time. Sometimes a student, they can find it difficult, as you said, counting hours, you know, between countries for you to reach your master or to travel to learn. Now everything is easy, is better
Yes.
than before, especially that fear removal masters. This is not for flattering fear removal master. This is the truth. Really, really, fear removal masters are very nice person, very human. They are so nice, so good, big hearted, and they are all very helpful. This is amazing. They are there for their student. Look at Grandmaster Ella. She's the Grandmaster. She's the creator of this technique, of the product. And she's thinking about every single details, how to grant and how to reward a new beginners, a new student, because she saw a beautiful work. She's not focusing only about the one who has reached, you know, the higher level. She's doing all her best to give the big boost, to push them towards success. And this is what other masters are following the steps of Grandmaster Ella. As yourself, Master Sasenka, you're making, you know, this subject we are talking about now, and it is really really overwhelming, and it's very motivating. It's giving
Thank
a
you.
really really, I thank you for that, because thinking about such a good topic, you know, is to boost the student, even the new ones who hasn't even registered. When they listen to this, they will run, you know, come quickly
But
towards.
it's yes, but on the other side, sorry to interrupt you. We all meet these fears, even today. I'm thinking these days to took some additional courses because I would like to specialize to work a little bit more in something else, add something. You know, you always have to add something. And when you are in this field, we never stop educating ourselves. Never ever. I'm reading every day something related to skin, to this, to that, and it's true that when I refer to the students, I'm telling them we are giving you everything. We have additional courses like Skin Expert, which is basically the full course of cosmetology. You
Yeah,
have it free of charge, so use it. We are giving all possible support, and then moreover you are pushing them, because I think that if I had that so many years ago, I don't know what I would achieve today. This is very important. And on the other side, for us who are many years in this industry, you already know, you know for the personal affection, then what is your market, what is this, what is that, and what is important for you to still maintain your business. But for someone who is new, that is not that clear, that they have a serious problems to make decisions. So this is why I'm telling, if you are already in micropigmentation, fear removal is obligatory. So, because I'm talking of fear removal, there are other techniques. So, ask everyone, call everyone, let them send you their offers, sit and compare. And if you have two removals which are similar, and then one is showing you five techniques, and you see those people work in a different way, and another have one product working one thing and claiming some fairy tales, you also have to read in between lines, because it's not possible that someone is advertising, they have one product for everything, and you don't have a crust, you don't have anything, and you're opening the skin. Hello, that does not exist, because we all work with the skin, and we know it is a normal healing process. So if you have someone who is going to teach you five techniques and two, so what will be your decision? Of course, the one who is giving you more. And you,
I need to, Sasenka, a little bit interrupt you, because we need to talk also about our craft master.
yeah.
Our craft master has 23 topics. You can imagine how much material is here prepared. You don't need to read 10 or 12 books. Everything is here, very concentrated about skin conditions, about scars, about some very difficult cases, how to recognize skin condition during procedure, how to stop, how to begin procedure, and how many procedures approximately you need to remove this and this case. So here are everything you need. And when you finish, with live or online training, you have support for a long time. We never discuss that here it will be just for 6 months. We always know that if you need, we will also extend, this course, because yeah, every now lives in very crazy world, and this pandemic situation always corrects our plans. So when you start to study, you always will get support of your master. You will get support of a craft master, because in craft master you will find not only material, but here are so many videos about each case. That's why you are not alone And I need to say, I have good news for each our student in the future and the student who still study and who already finished. Actually, I have some social medias, and they also have contact from whole world. And each day, believe me, I get requests. For example, where can I make this treatment in Colombia, in Peru, in Mexico, in Belgium? Also in some not USA country states. So I always look into our map, free academy map, and I send always these contacts. But also I have, the request where to find closest fee removal master, in some places. Also, I send some contacts, and so every one of us, we working as producers for our brand because we are connected, everyone. If you succeed, you as master or you as student, we will be always on the top. So that's why we need to keep all these traditions, and be as support to each others. That's why we are doing the removal.
That's true. And thank you for mentioning Craftmaster because you will be surprised. Because we are many years in academy, and for us it's like, everyone knows, but that is not the truth. The new students don't know what is Craftmaster. They have no idea what are all the possibilities there. Besides everything what you said, what you mentioned now, it serves like social media, like Facebook, for example. So everyone who is there can post a question. If they need something fast, for example, it is happening that you have a client in front of you, and in one moment she told you, wow, I forget to tell you I'm taking these pills because I start 3 days ago. You type there and the doctor will reply you immediately. That is something that no one else have.
Sometimes
You know,
instantly, he answers you instantly.
exactly. So it's something, or uh, you are not so sure, or you have a different time with your master and you need help with something. You write in Craft Master, and in a minute someone will reply to you shortly. You are never alone. Yes, your education is 6 months or 3 months, depends on the course that you are taking, but that is not the end. You just cannot enter your education again, but
Yeah.
you are never alone. You have doctors with you. You have all the masters from all over the world to reply your question, your colleagues. Someone will help you, and it doesn't matter if that is related to the equipment. Milan is also there, who is in charge for fish shop. If you have something is missing, something is this, I cannot find this, someone will always reply of any question of yours that you have in a moment. And that does not depend of time frame. How long is your education? I truly believe this has no price. This is something that you cannot pay with any money. And not to mention all the support when you artists put their work over there, asking for commentary. You have uh, a little square where you can put that you asking for help because there is some situation, health or whatsoever, and it's totally marked appear in red, so you will have an answer fast. So there is so many things which are good for the starter, related to the craft master.
Most common situation, for example, you can see, some educations in some countries where are coming some very well-known masters. They are making live training, and what happened? They go away, and after that, any connection to this master, because master is busy, and he don't want to listen anymore about you. He made this life training. You need to take 100, 200%, and that's it. Is it possible to take during training 100 or 200% of knowledge? No. All these questions are coming a little bit later. That's why I think that this great idea that we and realized idea that we have a Scrum Master in our FE Academy is the main, our important thing for success for each of you.
Absolutely, because that is when you start to work, these live trainings that we have is only to present you, to tell you, to explain the bottom line, to hold your hand. It doesn't matter if it's fear removal or microblading whatsoever, because that is the only moment that I can grab your hand, tell you no, not that way, another way. But basically it's just start. It is only the beginning of something. It is absolutely impossible in 1 or 2 days to teach someone. That doesn't exist, because when you start to work and you face the cases, you know what you ask me, what you can ask me first day of the course. Nothing.
Yeah.
Or not that much as after 1 month that like 50 people enter, 50 totally different cases. Then you have a material. Then you will ask, what about this? Why this happened? They didn't uh, take good care of the work, etc., etc. So that is genius idea. That craft master is making everyone's life much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we need also to see that we have Craft Master in many languages actually.
Exactly.
So each can learn, in native language. I think so that very soon we will have also in Arabic language. Yes, because there are coming, new masters to the removal field, and so they also will be responsible for this language and to teach Arabic all students.
That's nice. That's
How many
nice. And it's important.
languages are there now, Grandmaster Ella? Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Yes, it's more than 10 languages because we every time we have more and more masters, from different continents, and they bring their languages. So we share all everything what we translate, and we have more possibilities to to have more students because they like also to make more simple this learning.
I think I will shortly finish mine part, so we will have more languages. We will add one more language. But
Yeah,
that when it's going to be finished, we're gonna announce that.
Serbian.
Serbian, which is also good. Serbian and Croatian, Montenegrin, we are, almost the same language. So they are going to be able to read the material on their native language.
So let's count together. Yes, we have English, French, German, Spanish, Portuguese, Czech Republic, Lithuanian. We have also simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, and something else. I know 3 or more languages. So you see the most common languages we have. Also Lithuanian.
Okay, but I don't honestly, I don't believe that is the first thing that someone has to look when they search for the education. I will tell you why. For sure, it makes easier, but it's not the first thing that you have, because remember when we were starting with FI Academy, everyone was learning from Branko, and there were so many masters, they even today they don't speak English, and not to talk about Serbian, and they are big masters these days. So if you have will, And craft master has been made that way, that it is easy to use it and explain to your student. And by the way, these days everyone is using Google Translator, so even if you are not in that position and this language does not exist in this moment, don't be frustrated, because all of us are trying to find a way to make this communication work.
Yeah,
I
so
know one language which is universal. Sorry.
What?
It's the removal language. It's
Uh,
universal language,
yes.
multi-language. Wendy is saying maybe Swedish also soon.
French, we have French, I think.
Swedish.
But French, we have it. We didn't count French.
Yeah. But she's asking about from Sweden, Swedish language.
Okay, I will tell you one thing. When we see increasing amount of students in some countries, of course we are translate, but here needs to be minimum or free trainings actually. So we will have also in Netherlands Dutch language very soon. Yeah, I know Persian language is coming soon, and also I suppose that Arabic language will be also very soon.
I have a question now.
Yeah.
Not related to education. I already passed all the education. I'm worried about gala of our. We all have to prepare. Sorry, girls.
Yeah.
I want to have a most beautiful bling bling. So sorry. Can you explain to me?
But do you know, Sasenka, that there is a big prize for just one master who is going to look the best representing the culture of her country? Do you know that?
No. Sorry.
You have to look the best, bling bling, but there will be a jury who is going to choose which master is going to look the best and has represented her culture in a very, very nice way. Because this a jury, they will have a background files showing costumes of many countries around the world, and they will choose because they are aware about the hairdressing of that country, the makeup style, even the way they walk. There are some culture in Asian country, for instance, when they wear the traditional gown, they have a specific way to walk.
Yes, that's true.
They change the way they walk because of the gown they are wearing, sorry, and the way they comb their hair and do these hairdos. And so, Master Sasinka, you have to look your best.
Well, I'm not so sure about that, because don't forget I live in Caribbean. Maybe I will appear in a swimming suit, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You can, for sure.
I will look the best. No, I will not look the best, but for sure everyone will look at me. So no, I have that issue here, because if we talk about that, I'm Serbian, but I live here. So I don't want to insult anyone, if I put on myself something which represents Puerto Rico, someone can think I don't belong here, I'm not the best person. You understand what I'm trying to say. And then I belong somewhere else, but I live here. So it's kind of mixture in the sense of national costume, It can, in my position, it can be a little bit tricky. But basically, gala will have a one color. For example, when Branko made, he determined it every year one color. Gala is in white or in black or in red, and our gala is going to be
Our conference will be in white. Our conference with today
white.
wear white, yes. But gala party, it will be mix of nationalities and creativity,
Okay.
that's why it's very interesting sometimes to look a little bit from different angle, because did you see this video from Lebanon, from Sokaina?
Oh my
That
goodness, she made gorgeous video.
how it's looking with all national.
Yes.
So I made also almost my video. You will see how it's different, totally different everything. I little bit was scared when I at first time I was wearing this, and it was very different feeling and very strange feeling, and was looking completely different in this suit. I tell you, you will see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I trust you.
This is the beauty of it, because you're going to change. You're
Yes.
going to change because you're going to look like ancient people. I want to ask you something, Master Sasenka. Do you have any? Do you have a vision how this gala dinner will look like with all these women? It is like a bal masqué, but it is not a bal masqué. It is a true ball. People are wearing true ancient, representing.
That is something, I don't know, that is so unique. The idea is totally unique that, it's breathtaking.
Yeah,
So I don't know what to tell you, but it's a wonderful idea because basically, we are occupied so much with our career, with this, with that honestly we are lately we cannot notice the beauty of divorcement.
yeah,
We are
yeah,
so different. And those national costumes are so beautiful,
yeah,
so beautiful, each of them. And then in one moment, if you are paying attention, you will find a connection in some of the figures that they
yes,
are using in Romania with Guatemala, and it's totally mind-blowing. And whoever had this idea, I congratulate you. If it's yours, I congratulate you
yeah.
because it's beautiful.
It is mine. You know why I choose this idea? Because I wanted to take the whole world. I wish if the whole world stopped to being existing. I want them to be alive. People
Mhm.
are only existing, working, counting, making problem to other. Everything is counting. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 1 plus 1. No, sometimes it's good to have 1 plus 1 equals 10. It is
Yeah,
nice. It's dream, and this will make us travel
absolutely.
whole world under just one roof. And it is not only culture, it is only many religion under one roof, many backgrounds, very ancient backgrounds that we're gonna see in this costume. You will be staring at, I don't know, Brazilian maybe. You keep staring at it, will make you dream. If you see, we will have girls coming from the Middle East. You're gonna stare at the beauty of the traditional gowns. It will make you travel back far, far, far away. And
Hi, did
you
you
see all
ever, did
the
you,
sparkles.
I have a personal question.
Yeah.
Did you ever think to start to write? You would be one great writer. Listen to her, how she's talking.
Yes. I write. I write. But
Yes, good.
Grandmaster Ella, Fear Removal, baby fifth anniversary is going to be also on the same night. It is a celebration like a fairy tale. It will be just 1 hour magical fairy tale also.
Wonderful.
Talk about it. It is going to be more beautiful than the costume and the gown.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be a true fairy tale. And
What can I say?
So many
I think
are waiting.
this Phiremoval first worldwide is going to be a magical and unforgettable one. Everyone will be happy. Everybody is going to to be enjoying that moment. It's going to be a magical moment. We will have a special stand for all the masters, participants, students to take photo with the idols, the master idols, with Grandmaster Branko Babic also.
Yes.
Yeah, you understand the magic. And they will be wearing, the glamorous gown. And we will have also one beautiful photo with all the nationalities. This has never been done before. It's going
Yes,
to be
that's
a
true.
magical moment. And Grandmaster Ella will be in the front. I will not tell you what she's going to wear because it is going a fairy tale.
Okay.
Grandmaster Ella, you don't tell anyone, please. Nobody should know about our secrets.
No, this is, uh, we live for these moments. I know when Branko was doing masterclass, we all live for this moment to meet
Yeah,
our colleagues that you know only in Facebook, to meet your students. Also, because there is so many people who have been traveling and you texting with them as a student, they're
yeah,
asking for some idea or something, and then when you really meet him, it's really a special sensation. And not to mention that I'm more than anything anxious to hear what Ella has prepared, and I'm sure because I have several of my colleagues and students that now are taking classes uh, that asking me, oh my goodness, what you are preparing. I said, I don't know, I cannot tell you. You don't want to tell me? No, I don't know really. So they're all anxious to see. So don't surprise if people start to travel from Mexico and everywhere, because this is one more proof that I truly believe, besides the eyebrows as one of the service which is very recognizable, and a
yeah,
technique which is really most wanted in the world, in our market. I think that Phiremoval is on the second place. We are most recognizable service besides microblading. So I think we deserve this this master class, honestly. And there is a lot of new things and a lot of new discoveries that are going to be presented there. And there is really necessity. I don't see other way how you're going to inform the world about it, because we always have something new, something new. So this is the best way to do it.
yeah. Today I posted the video that we prepared it in Nice. And Grandmaster Ella now is looking after every master's video with the gown. There will be two new techniques released in the masterclass, and we are waiting, counting days for our congress to
But
be.
yes, but as I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, Ella is going to present new techniques and new tools. But besides that, several of my colleagues also have some variation that they are going to present with something that we already have. So it's not, sorry to tell, but it's not only Ella. Ella is going to be, as I said, atomic bomb with the new, but
Yeah,
also our colleagues has some magnificent magnificent ideas how they work these days with those two products and the tools that we already have.
you know that we had a premiere worldwide is the scalp, fear removal scalp. This is going to be a premiere,
Yes.
and Ella should think about to have a special course for this, a really
No,
special.
this
Because
gives very good results on
grandmaster,
areolas también.
Master Sasenka, if you know the number of person suffering from scalp, horrible scalp
Trust
micro.
me, I know. Trust me, I know.
And the
Because
technique going
I
to be
mean,
shown during the Congress. Is going to be not only
yes,
a premiere, it is going to like a bombshell, something
yes. I'm
unbelievable.
also I'm also doing scalp, and I've been organizing Adi and traveling with him in many countries, and so I'm very close with these problems, and I know that we have very good results with
Which master did you mention now?
Adi Shendel.
Yeah, he's my master.
Yes, I know. The king of scalp, you know. So
I had never
we
taken
all we all have kings and queens, you know. We have a queen for fear removal, we have king for microblading, and another king for scalp, which I truly believe that he is the best for that technique,
yes, yes.
without doubt. Without
Yeah,
doubt.
I trained with him 2017, and believe me, there is a lot of people
Yes,
suffering. No one can do um, non-laser removal for them. But
yeah.
now
This is
this technique, and it will be released in NISCAN, in Nice France, sorry, and
in
it is going to be something. I'm sure many people they will come just for this as well, because this is the new the new the new trend in the
Yes,
removal.
but this is exactly what I said at the beginning. We are not about erasing eyebrows. You can
Yeah,
do whatever you want. There is no limits. Whenever you see the molecule of pigment, that is fear removal.
yeah, yeah.
Full stop. It's your imagination. You know, that there is no boundaries for us. We can do everything.
Yes, our time is almost finished. Oh my God, I didn't notice the time
Okay.
flying
I,
here.
I will finish maybe our conversation about one thing, you know. So people sometimes thinking, okay, I insert pigment into the skin, right? But what is responsibility? Responsibility is like that, you know. You are responsible till the last part of pigment will disappear or you will remove, you know. So you are responsible for this action. You insert and you are responsible all this time about quality, about how you created your something like shape or something like that, what quality you use, of course, of pigment, and also how it about evolution in the skin. And everyone is responsible about this. The removal always will make remind you know about. Okay, we can finish today. Yeah, it's impossible to finish because you are intelligent ladies and you always have things to talk, you know. So, but we need to keep little bit for next our talk show, you know. And I like to thank to everyone because today was wonderful conversation in between you.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so much.
much.
Can we invite another time, Master Sasenka? Because I think she has so many things to say more.
Thank you so much. Is that another way to tell me that I'm talking too much?
No,
I'm,
no.
no. This was a joke. No,
It's not
the
what I
point is
mean. You are full of information, and you are very good in not attracting, no, convincing student.
no.
Uh,
The point is that fear removal is my love. It's my passion, and full stop. And you know, when you love something,
I want to have
you
another
don't.
meeting with you with us after the permission of Grandmaster Ella. We want you to invite you once more to discuss more about film.
Okay, so Hajar, I have also one idea. You know, sometimes some our masters they are working and they are thinking that we are not interesting to our world. You know, and special to Phiremoval world. So we will ask Sasenka to invite. You know what, Rodrigo Pizarro to speak with
Yes,
us. Yeah,
yes, yes,
and
yes, yes.
maybe
Perfect.
think so that we will be four, or maybe he will choose to translate his five, Carolina, or maybe you will translate because you are very close to Phiremoval. And
Okay.
we can do this week if you want, or next week, you know. So I think
Great.
so.
I've been
And next
waiting for
guest
Rodrigo.
it will be Rodrigo because everyone is waiting for him.
We
Yes,
are
that's
waiting.
true. I will
Yeah,
talk. I promise. I will talk with him, and we will arrange the date.
please. So
Yes.
next StreamYard will be with Master Cecilia and Master Rodrigo.
Yes.
I suppose, yes, because for the
What
next,
with Caroline?
yeah, for next week we have also Mandy Carlish from UK.
Uh-huh.
She, yes, is amazing drawing artist. Phiremoval, she's beauty therapist and she's nurse, and actually she is really great in results because she completely understands what she is doing with Phiremoval. So we will have next week on Thursday. It will be 3rd of September. But Rodrigo, I think it will be a little bit sooner.
That's good.
Okay.
I'm very happy. That's good news. I'm so
Perfect.
happy. We're gonna be talking about scalp, right?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you,
He
Ella.
is the one.
That's good. Okay, time is lapsing, and we have to leave the yard. I want to thank you so much, Master Sasinka. It was really wonderful listening to you and to your advices and to your love to the fear removal. Until we meet again,
Yes.
uh,
Thank you so
next,
much. Really,
yeah,
thank you for this invitation. I really feel honored to be with two of you. Of course, Ella is our queen, so it's always,
yeah,
honored to be with her. But you also have this, feeling for fear removal, and I really enjoy talking
thank you,
to
Sasinka.
both of you.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, and have a
Yes,
wonderful evening, Sasinka.
same to you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Namaste, Ella, my dear. We meet our next meeting. I can't hear you. Yeah.
This week we will have Rodrigo Pizarrovale and we will speak about scalp pigmentation. And next week on Thursday we will speak about beautiful things what Mandy Carlish is doing in UK.
Super. That's super. Okay, now it's time to go. I wish you a wonderful evening. And please don't go away. I need to have a little word with you. And please, my best regards to Joseph.
Thank you very much, dear.
Thank you very much, Ella. See
Bye
you
bye.
in see you. Okay, everybody, time has finished so quickly. I will see you again in the next chart with Master Rodrigo and Master Sasinka. Our topic will be about removing undesirable scalp micropigmentation. Until we meet again, I wish you a wonderful evening.